Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53, time to get you up to speed with what you need to know on this Friday morning in the Morning Sprint.
Olivia Roberts following a road rage shooting in North Spokane County, and Destiny Richards is live at a new lunch spot in Spokane.
But first, Mark Peterson tracking a dry and mild weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty nice, especially when we look back. Adorable picture, but more importantly, if you're going to be going sledding, you're going to find some good hills. You're going to have great weather. 29 waking up, heading out, a little patchy fog. 34 at lunch. Dinner time, we're going to be at 36 degrees. We do have some fog out there. Again, into the Deer Park area and on 2 heading up into parts of Idaho. So just take it easy. There could be some black ice on some of those roadways.
The staffing crisis and COVID are forcing Spokane public schools to make a big decision. Students will not go to class on Monday. COVID has so many staff members in quarantine, there just aren't enough resources available to teach. So Monday, January 24th, replaces the Professional Learning Improvement Day, which had been scheduled for March 4th. The district says having the day off will allow it to catch up on quarantine, work, and contact tracing.
A fraud alert when it comes to COVID testing. The FTC is warning about scammers trying to collect money from people ordering at-home COVID tests from the government's new website. Officials emphasize those tests are free and have no shipping costs.
A new consumer alert for parents this morning. More than 300,000 baby pacifiers are being recalled. The U.S. Consumer Safety Commission says the Frigg silicone pacifiers may be a choking hazard. Mushy and Company announced the recall when it received more than 200 reports of the base of the silicone nipple detaching from the plastic. They're sold at popular stores like TJ Maxx and on Amazon. The recall says no one has been injured.
A man shot during a road rage situation is in the hospital with potentially life-threatening injuries this morning. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says it first got a call around 4:40 yesterday afternoon about a possible hit-and-run crash on East Blanchard Road in Elk. A caller told deputies there was a man in the road that looked like he had been hit by a car. When crews got to the scene, they found out that man had been shot in the abdomen. The Sheriff's Office believes the shooting started with an argument between 4 people in one car and the man in the other. The disagreement escalated, the man was shot, and the car drove off. Investigators say they know the 4 people involved, but that no arrests have been made. If you have any information that could help the investigation, you're asked to call Crime Check at 509-456-2233.
Man shot a neighbor in the face on Spokane's Lower South Hill. This morning, we have video of the shooting. We want to warn you, it may be troubling for some. People in the neighborhood say the victim confronted Gary Cottrell over slashed tires. And that's when police say Cottrell fired his gun. Neighbors claim they caught Cottrell on video walking his dog and slashing tires. Cottrell told investigators he did not do that. He said Wednesday he was confronted by what he described as, quote, 2 meth heads. The victim's father says his son Scott confronted Cottrell and was shot. Cottrell is charged with first-degree assault.
We're learning the name of the woman killed in a hit-and-run crash in Newport earlier this week. 33-year-old Shalene Poitra was walking along Highway 2 outside of Newport Elementary School Monday night when she was hit by a car. Washington State Patrol has impounded that car, but no arrest has been made.
We've been live at Fresh and Forge this morning. It's a new restaurant in North Spokane. Fast casual to get salads, hot bowls like this one, acai bowls, oatmeal, so much more. So if you want to stick to those healthy New Year's resolutions or just need a new place to try for lunch, they open at 10 o'clock today. You can go to our website, kxy.com, for everything you need to know about what's on the menu.
Breaking news overnight. Meatloaf, the larger-than-life singer whose 1977 record Bat Outta Hell is one of the best-selling albums of all time, has died. He was 74 years old. A statement on his Facebook page said, "Our hearts are broken to announce that the incomparable Meatloaf passed away tonight with his wife Deborah by his side." Meatloaf sold more than 100 million albums worldwide and appeared in more than 65 movies, including the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Fight Club, and Wayne's World.
New this morning, the teenager who faced charges for killing 2 men and injuring another wants his property back, including the weapon used in the shooting. The property of Kyle Rittenhouse was seized as evidence when he was arrested in 2020 during protests in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now he wants all of his belongings, including his clothing, a $1 bill, 22 bullets, and his Smith & Wesson rifle. Rittenhouse was acquitted last November of first-degree intentional homicide and 4 other felony charges.
Coming up next on GMA, leveling up your finances in 2022. One mom slashed $72,000 in debt with a simple 3-step plan. GMA has how she did it and tips for how you to get started.